Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
What? I freaking cut that shit with X too, man.
He tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Fucking Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
Ah, fuck, I had that shit.
As he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray.
Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Hell yeah.
Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, Jackson rolling to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this out past the 25. So
time to cheat.
And why not? Just don't let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. Over the middle to Smith.
Come on, Janu, run somebody over, man.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A first down carry for Henry. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Watkins. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. This will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We know each other's play too much, man. We know how each other plays.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, Jackson.
Fuck! Hey! Hell yeah. Woo, that shit was scary.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Off play action, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jonnu Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it.
Let's go! Come on, hooker, prostitute, all the way. What? I thought I had 1 fucking second, man. That's bullshit.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Zane Gonzalez. Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
That's fucking retarded.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Flushed out right. Flush to his right.
Fuck!
And
Man.
as he was knocked as
Fucking
he
Tyree can't pass for shit.
took the ball off course.
Intended for
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Off the play fake. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Mike, two. Watch two. Watch two. Watch the pass.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away.
Game Shark's on.
As they try and get downfield.
They're testing you, Joe.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
First and 10 at the
Called at a
40-yard
very
line.
strong gain of 24. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
First and 10
On first down, it's Henry, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
The fuck? Timeout?
3 yards on that last carry.
Hell fucking no, dude. He's hurt. Oh my god.
From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's
He was so
taken
fucking
down.
dumb.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught.
You can't break one tackle, bro? Fuck.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From from 6 yards away. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Score Titans 35, Cardinals 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. That's going to be caught by Kirk. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And a Cardinal first down.
Mike two. Watch the run. Hey. Let's go, D.
Murray now on first down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Mike two. You ain't doing nothing today.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
The Titans
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Going deep here for Watkins. It got his man complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mike, we're going 25 to Mike. Check Mike.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Off play action. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Stephen Gostkowski.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now this will make it into the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on.
And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things?
Fuck, man. Stupid ass pump fakes. I should just do it.
Chandler Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
14.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chandler Jones in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. The Titans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Off the play fake. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Play fake. Murray. And his throw here's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 2, watch 2. 2. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get Hey. 2. I got you.
Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
After the interception, here's Jackson, and he finds who else? Watkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Rolling to his right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cardinals 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mike 2, watch 2.
Play action. Now it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. This
Fuck.
one into the hands hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Now Murray again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Throwing again, Murray. Forced out to his left. And unable to connect.
The fuck is he tipping it like that for, man?
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how...
Yeah, 13 was trying hella hard.
You never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right, eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
What?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Simmons there defensively.
Operating from the gun. Jackson.
This mother... What the fuck was that? Who else got hurt?
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's
Oh my
4th
God.
down. And with things looking pretty good on
Soft
the
ass
scoreboard,
fucking
they're gonna
team,
keep
man.
the offense out
Swear to
there
God.
And go for it here on 4th. Off the play fake. Jackson. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Jackson. Off play action. And he comes back with one complete.
Complete to
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
To
and
throw
5.
is Jackson. Off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right.
Dude, my quarterback's got to be tired.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down.
I had to, bro.
He's taken down at the 24. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Off play action. Jackson rolling to his right. Looking for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing
for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flushed out right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Simple. Hey. Move. Watch. I'm here all day.
On play action, it's Murray. Same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 55's Mike, guys. 55. You can't block me. Sure. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, Wood. That ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hey.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. And he's going to get a solid game.
I didn't even want to run the ball.
Being brought down 2nd and right at a yard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
He'll buy some time right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Bless you.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He's going to let it. He's got a man. Complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 2, move.
Murray, one final try. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway.